Okay. Yay. Okay, I'm live and I have chat. Hi, Gail. How are you, honey? Good morning to you. Uh, I did not sleep well last night. I have a bit of a headache today. You know, that tired, ucky headache. So, and I have such a busy day. I'm doing my live this morning. And then I think around, good morning, Patricia. I think around 2 or 3 o'clock, um, Ray, we're going to be going live on her channel. We're trying out a new program called StreamYard. And I think Teresa Brady is going to be joining us. I don't know who else yet. Hubby just left to go get me some push pins. My brushos came in, and I know you hear my phone dinging. It just did. If I turn off my notifications while I'm live, I forget to turn them back on, and I miss seeing everybody, you know? So it's just kind of a tit for tat, you know what I mean? But I like the way the little album is coming out so far, other than the cracked paper that I'm not happy about at all. But like I said, we'll cover it with some lace and some trim and you won't notice it. That's the only place it cracked. I just don't understand. It looks like it may eventually, can you see that? It may try to crack there eventually. But right there's the big old crack in the paper, and it didn't crack on down. So I don't know. But like I said, the Scrap and Create is having the same problem with the same paper. So nothing I can do about that. We need a new page today. I love the page we did yesterday. I think it came out so nice. And it's right here. So let's see. I haven't put it in the album yet. It'll be the first page. So when you open the album, you'll see this, and you'll open that, and you've got a couple of tags in here, and we done that punching, and you got that cute little girl. Isn't she adorable? I mean, just look at her. She's so sweet. And then when you pull this out, can you see that lace paper? Isn't that gorgeous? So that's the other paper we're using. The mat there, and it'll go back in. And then when you flip the page, you'll go up and look at that lace. Isn't that pretty? And it'll flip down. It's got the little fuzzies off of the thingamajigger. So, but that's what we've gotten so far. So that's the first page, and I really like, and it's nice and sturdy. I like the way it's coming out. So let's start on the next page. I figure if I do a page a day with everything else going on right now. Hi, Ray. Hi, Angela. I think, and Nick, hi. Oh, it's a Linda raid. Yay. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I love Linda. Y'all are just amazing. So anyway, we've already got our pocket page ready to go. And I'm thinking on this one about doing like a little half flip, you know, maybe like a bifold door. That might look kind of cool. So let's see. I've got to move stuff. I don't have a lot of room. I'm going to show y'all something. Don't judge me. But that's the back of my desk. And that's that side of my desk. So I don't have a lot of room here right now. And my lighting's horrible. I know. I don't know what to do about it. Hubby's getting me one of those, what are they? They're diffusers or whatever. So he's looking into getting all that. So my lighting will be so much better because it's just, right now, it sucks. Your desk too? Oh, it's not just my desk, sweetie. It's next to my desk. My computer's that way. And next to it is a pile taller than my laptop. I have it behind me. Hey, Kathy, thanks for coming in. I mean, Angela Critters, you guys are just amazing. Oh, now I lost my train of thought. I'm just that y'all have taken time out of your day to come hang out with me. You know, a little over a year and a half or so ago when I first started doing this, it was kind of a bet with my grandchildren that I couldn't get 1,000 subscribers. And y'all helped me. So I won that bet, and they had to come clean my yard this spring. So that was amazing. And I've grown to really enjoy what I'm doing. And it's no pros here. But I enjoyed doing this. I did take a long break, and it was due to a lot of family things going on, and I couldn't give YouTube what I wanted to give until, things settled down. So things are going wonderful now. We're done with my dad's wrongful death thing. The estate's done, and I can breathe again. So, yay. And that's why I have been doing as much as I possibly can and doing videos when I can. Last week, y'all know I had my wedding anniversary. I went to Savannah. I have a haul. I stopped at Hobby Lobby in Statesboro, Georgia. I stopped at Hobby Lobby in Pooler, Georgia. And I went to Hobby Lobby in Savannah, Georgia. Then just this past Monday, I went to Tuesday Morning. I've got stuff from there. Hubby ordered me the 24 set of brushos for my anniversary. And they came in yesterday. So he's picking me up push pins while he's out at the doctor today. And things are going good. Yeah, Gail, things are finally settling down, and I can focus and do what I want to do. And I love it. I feel good. I didn't sleep good last night. I have a bit of a headache today, but I feel good. And I feel good about my channel. So, yay. Okay, enough. I got to get busy, or I'm going to sit here and just jabber all morning. So, and like I said, I've already done all the little cutout thingies for this. Let me slide this up here out of my way and get my cutter up here. And you guys know me and this cutter right now are not friends. We're not friends right now. I've put a new blade in it, and I'm still getting scratchies, and I'm not happy with it. So I may be going and getting a new cutter today because I can't do it. I can't. Okay. Our page is 5.5. So, 1, 2 and a quarter, I think. 2.5, 2 3/4. I think 2 3/4 and 2 3/4 is 5.5, right? Yep, 2 3/4. So we need to cut 2 3/4, and I actually need 3 and no, let's see, 2 3/4. I need 3 1/4, so I have a 1/2 inch to do that little thing. And let's see, 3 1/4 again. All right, and then we need to take and at a 1/2 inch, we need to score, and we need to do it on this one too. And if my measurements are right, and they haven't been lately, believe me, they're just not. You were looking for a new cutter too? Yeah, I have the that big one. What is it from Fiskars? Precision Rotary Cutter. That thing, it jumps the curb on me, and I'm just not. It's so big, and with my arthritis, it's not a good thing for me. Let's see if I think I cut this wrong. I bet I did. I did. No, I didn't. I'm good. Oh, my measurement was right today. Yay. Other than we've got to cut off on the bottom. So, but yay. And this is going to be really cute because when we make little bifold doors here, I want to put little beads for handles to open them. Won't that be cute? Hi, Annie. Wandering Veteran, Soul Food. Oh my gosh, you guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Let me open my cutter back up because I didn't do the bottom. I'm a beginner, y'all know that. Okay, we're 8 1/4. So we need to cut all of these at 8 1/4. Quarter. See what it's doing to me? Do y'all see that? Probably not. That shadow's terrible. So I'll have to trim that. But that's what this cutter is doing to me, and it's making me nuts. I just need to figure out a good cutter that's going to work for me. And see, it doesn't do it all the time. It doesn't. I don't know what the deal is with it, but I'm telling you, it's about to make me mad. So let's trim these little fiddlies off of here because they'll make me crazy. And they don't look nice on my album. And I want my album to look good because this is going to be part of the giveaway, you guys. And I'm not saying which video that I'm going to give away a jelly plate because you have to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and you never know which video it's going to be on. And I'm going to come back in and say, well, that was the video, and we're going to do a drawing for who wins. You know what I mean? Yep. I've gotten 5 or 6 jelly plates to give away. And they're going to be given away on different videos. So you lurk all you want, sweetie. Okay, let's see. I want that side. Now let's get this down. I am only doing 1 page at a time on this album, so I don't get aggravated with it, you know? Sometimes they can be a little bit aggravating. Now, why is that look different? Is this one the right size too? That one cut different. Well, you know what? I'm going to trim this one down and we're just going to go with it. It won't hurt anything. It's just like an eighth of an inch off. I don't know why. So we're just going to deal with it. It just shows not everything's going to work out the way you expect it to. I'm going to go here. I'm going to come right to there. And hopefully we can, oh, don't do that. All right, we got that mostly. Now I can just go across with my scissors the rest of the way, I think, and be okay. Yeah, there we go. Take that little nibbit off of it. Now let's get this one down because I want my doors to come out nice and flush. Ooh. So we're going to line it up and we're going to make sure we're straight. And we are. And our door will open and close like it should. There. And we'll have a door. So, okay. Now we need to do something really neat behind that door. So you're opening it and it's pretty awesome, right? Paper. I just love this paper, guys. Are you able to see? Oh, you can see the lace a little bit better today. You couldn't see them too well yesterday. Lighting was just horrible. Oh, she's pretty. Let's see. What do we want to do inside? These might work on the outside of the doors. Ooh, they will. We'll have this on each side of the outside of the door. So we know that. We just got to find something really neat to put inside. And I kind of like that. I think I want to use this on the cover and this or this on the cover. So, ooh, maybe her on the inside. What do you think? It's going to take those flowers off. I might be able to. Yeah, let's try that. Let's put that on the inside. So let's mark because I'm going to have to take off a little bit on each side for it to do right. I'll take about an eighth there and come over here and about an eighth there. So we'll trim that out real quick. Have anybody had a problem with their feet falling asleep? My feet lately have been just falling asleep. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, we'll take a little of her off, but it'll be all right. She's still on there. I really wanted to keep the flowers. Oh, you're going to do a watercolor challenge? That sounds cool. Okay, so if we put that there, Let me measure now for our height. Oops. And our height needs to be 8 1/8. So open this back up and we'll do 8 1/8 across here. That'll look good. All right, so that's that part. Now, I know we want to use this. And how wide are these? Gonna go here. And let's see, we need to right there. And then on this side, we'll need to mark right to there. So that'll give us that. And then we may use this on the inside part of the door to have a little journaling area. So that'll work. All right, let's see what we can get. Where did my mark go? Shoot. I know it's on there. Well, I can see that one pretty good. There's that. There's the mark. I see it. I see it. Okay. And if anyone has any suggestion on how to get the lighting better for y'all, please let me know, because I'm willing to try pretty much anything. Now I can use these to make the mark for the inside. Of the door. We're going to have a little tiny strip left over, and that's not bad. And then we'll cut the bottom at the 8 1/8. So we have that done. Let's see. Does that look good? That looks good. Oh, and it went pretty much on that little line. Okay. All right, we have that whole thing ready to cut down to 8 1/8, and then we can put that page together. Oh, that's 8 1/8. Did I already cut everything? No, just that one. Just that one. There's that one. Do we want off the top or the bottom? I think we'll go off the bottom. You have to think about all this stuff a little ahead of time. 8 1/8. Come on. But yeah, if y'all know of a really good cutter that you like, let me know. If you have a certain lighting situation that works better, let me know. I really appreciate any input, any help that I can get from anybody. You know, we're all out for the same goal, you know? Okay. Now, set that down. Oh my goodness. Now I got to clean this off so we can function. That there. And all these scraps. I need another table, y'all. That's what I need. I need another table. And we need, oh, where are they at? The magnets. We need magnets. I'm not going to mess that up today. Ha. Magnets. Actually 4, 1 on each side. So let's get our magnets out. We need 1 in that area. Oops. Come on. I don't want it. I've got so many in my hand, it keeps coming back to me. Okay. I don't want them very close to the edge either. Okay, so we'll have that there. And then maybe we can put 1 in here and have that there. And that'll give us our magnets. So need to get them taped down. Where did there's my little tape. And I use this, it's from the Dollar Tree. It's fabric tape, you know, for bandages. And it works so well. I really like it. So let's see. Is that, oops, no, not in that area. All right, make sure we're pretty good. I think we're a little high right there. There's that. Get our other one down. And let's see, does that look? Needs to go over just a tiny bit. Right about there is good. And I'm thinking I might put them on the inside simply because I don't want them having to go through a lot of paper, you know? So you have to kind of be careful with where you put them. And that'll work. So let's get our other one. That one down. There we go. Now, let's get these out of the way. And let's start inking up our pieces. I think that's going to be so pretty. I cut that too short. So, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to add a piece of lace down this edge. I cut short. So, let's see. What if we run about a 1/2 inch of that? That'll look old. Or what else have I got around here that we could use? I should just print that page out again since I cut so much off of her. You know what? I wonder. TB. My grandmother had tuberculosis, TB. Yeah, it is. And my mom, she doesn't have it. She can't donate her blood. She's a carrier, or not a carrier. She has it in her blood. So she can't donate blood. But none of us kids have it. What is that? We can go a ½ inch. So let's cut this at a ½ inch. But my grandmother was in bed with TB. So I know what TB is. Oh, this thin paper is not. Okay, and then we need to do 8 1/8. And I'm not going to cut it with this thing, but I am going to get it here and mark it and then trim it with a pair of scissors. So that'll work. Since I cut that piece a little small, it'll be all right. I was looking at the wrong, well, you know, the wrong mark. It happens. Okay. Like I said, it's never complete disaster. And that'll work just fine and look really cute there. So, ta-da. We'll never know that wasn't meant to be, right? All right, let's ink up. And I'm going to set this aside because those little fuzzies that come off of my little doohickey. Hey, Janie. How are you, honey? I'm bumbling through another day, you know. I hope I get my thumbs down today. I think I would be lost if I didn't get it. I got one, I think it was the day before yesterday. So, you know, I kind of look for them anymore. The sad thing is, you know, they won't leave a comment. They get to hide behind their anonymity. And most of the people that will do things like that probably don't even have a channel. Or if they do, they don't, you know, do videos. And that doesn't bother me anymore. It used to bug the heck out of me. I would be like, why? What did I do? Now it's like, if I don't get it, is my troll sick, you know? And I hope they feel better soon. Because, you know, you get used to looking for something, and then when it's not there, even if it's a bad thing or they think it's a bad thing, and it's not a bad thing to get a thumbs down, you guys. YouTube doesn't look at it as a bad thing. They look at it as somebody left, you know, it was an opinion. They were around long enough to leave an opinion, good or bad, and it doesn't hurt your channel, you know. So if you're one of those who freak out because you get a thumbs down, like I used to, take a breath and don't do it. Yeah, Ray, you've been tested. We were all tested when we were in school, honey. It's where they do that little thing on your arm, and it has like 4 little pin pricks, and then they come back in a few days to check to see if you have an a reaction to it. You know what I'm saying? I know they used to years ago when we were in school, they tested us. It's just a little patch test, basically, is what it's called, I think. Well, that's true. Yeah. I mean, hey, Karen. How are you, KK? I did not see you. I apologize. I was wrapped up in my mess. Ray, who all's coming live with us later on your channel? Do you know yet? Okay, I think I'm going to put the little piece down first so we don't have to worry about it getting mucked up or anything. It'll look fine. It'll be fine. You are T good. I don't know if Ray has something planned for us to do or if we're all just kind of doing our own thing and having fun. You know, not that doing something with Ray isn't fun. Don't, you know, I just don't know. If we're all doing our own thing and hubby gets back with my push pins, guess what I'm going to be playing with? I want to play with that stuff. I do. I want to play with my brush hose that I just got. Ugh. Well, you know, you can get TB by being around somebody, maybe even, you know, and they may not know they have it. And you know what I mean? So it's not as horrible now as it was years and years ago. Years and years ago, it was awful. Okay, am I right? I am. That looks good, you guys. What do you think? Ah, now, let's see. Maybe we'll put the little thingamabobbers. Say these are, oh, I forgot I cut these a little shorter, didn't I? Okay, I'm just going to have to mark and trim it off. It'll be all right. We're not hurt any. So this goes right across. And re-ink it up. Yeah. I keep hand sanitizer in my purse, and because, you know, they don't, when I was a kid growing up, we got vaccinated for everything. You know what I mean? And nowadays, they don't vaccinate for a lot of things, and they're coming back. You know, so you have to be careful. Oh, that's cute. And it works. Magnets, fine. And let's see. We have to, yep, we have to take this one off just a tiny bit. Right about here. What's the matter, Nova? You're awfully quiet today. He's over there just cooing. See how that's going to look. That's good. Be fine. Ink the end up before I glue it up. I get quiet when I glue. If I don't, I end up with glue all over. You know, it's adult supervision, and I don't have one of those. Yes, Janie, please be safe out there on the road. And if you're not a truck, you're a four-wheeler, and get out of their way. If it wasn't for semi-truck drivers, y'all, we wouldn't have anything. Y'all realize that? Everything in your home, everything has been on a tractor trailer at one time or another. So that's cute, right? All right, let's get the outsides on. I got to trim them down because I forgot we did that. So go in here. Oops, wrong side. Am I still good with that measurement? Oh yeah. And this side here. These are going to be so cute. I'm going to trim it up right about there. Okay. And I'm not the greatest at straight cutting, but I try. And here's my mark. Then we got to figure out what beads we'll use. We won't put them on until we're done today on the other page. So that way we can let them dry overnight for our little doorknobs to pull open our bifold doors. I think it'll be cute. I know I've got to go out later today. I want to pick up some other cream card. I'll have to use what I have on this one, but I don't want to use Recollections cream cardstock on anything else and have it crack like it did on this one. So I'm going to have to replace what I've got. And if I can find my receipts, to tell you the truth, I'm taking it back and telling them why. Because I cannot have cracked paper, you know? It just, doesn't work for me at all. You go ahead, Irina. I know you probably got videos to get up too. You know, it's something I want y'all to know. If you do videos and you've got things to do or whatever, you go live when it's convenient for you. Don't worry about who's live when, because to be honest, YouTube is so huge that if you do that, you might not get to go live because we all watch a lot of YouTubers. And you know, you can't always wait for there to be a spot for you to go. You know, you've got to do what you need to do. Does that make sense? I know some people get annoyed if somebody is live and somebody else goes live. That's what works for them. We have to work around our home life, our families, you know, and what we have going on, as well as putting up videos to do. And, you know, that's just the way it is. And I've always told everyone, if you need to go live, go live. Don't worry about who's live. We're all friends and we're all big girls or boys, and we're big enough to realize everybody's world doesn't revolve around everybody else, you know? So do what you got to do. Okay, now let's see. We're not putting our knobs on yet. We need to flip it and see that's off of that spongy thing. What do we want to do on this side? I'm thinking, honestly, a nice piece of lace paper on the back and a pretty belly band. Make it nice and simple today. And let's see what paper. Which piece of, ooh, this piece would be pretty. I know you can't hardly see. So if we put that as a background page, and then we use, where did I put that bag of stuff? It's up here. We have, oh, this was already opened. We have this pretty piece here, and we could add something to it and make it a belly band. And let's see, I know I've got some other little cutout pieces. Ooh, what do you think of that? That would be pretty, right? Hi, Emily. I think that's what we'll do. I really do. I'll cut a small piece to go behind this to give it a little more oomph, you know. Doesn't have to go all the way to the edge. And then we'll put that on there and we'll turn that into a belly band. So there we go. Okay, we need it to be 5 3/8 by 8 1/8. So 5 3/8 by 8 1/8. So let's go 5 3/8 is there. And 8 1/8 across here. Okay, let's trim off these little buggers that are making me crazy. So everybody else crafting, doing something. What are you working on? See, nobody tells me what they're doing, and y'all get to see what I'm doing and my mistakes, and, you know, believe me, I make a lot of them. Okay, let's get this out of the way and ink this one up and get it down. I just love this paper pack. Well, it's not a paper pack. It's a journaling kit, but I love the pages. And I like this lace paper digital kit. You know, my husband has been off work. Today is the 3rd day in a row. He's about to drive me crazy. He goes back to work tomorrow, and I get my house back. Things do not get done when he is home. I don't know what to tell you, but things just do not get done. Working on a graduation card. Oh, cool. Or you should be. Go work on your graduation card. Work on it and listen. But yeah, hubby's been off 3 days today. He's just making me nuts. I love hubby. Don't get me wrong. Dennis is awesome. But he's underfoot, you know? So I keep trying to think of, I don't want him out in this heat. I don't know if y'all know, but, you know, in Georgia, it's just hot. And hubby's, what, 64? 64, 65? I can't remember which, to be honest. But our heat is just horrible right now. So I don't want him out in the heat. I really don't. But, well, see, hubby retired from the military. And that just wasn't getting it for me. Like I said, I love him dearly. But, oh my God, it just, home every day, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. So he got a part-time job. He delivers pizza on post at Fort Gordon. And that's great. You know, that gets him, and it gives him something to do. It gets him out of the house a little bit, and, you know, but 3 days in a row is just more than I can handle with hubby. So, okay, now, don't forget, we have to make our little flap thing. So, our 8 1/4. So I want 1, 2, I want 9 1/4. So I have a 1/2 inch to fold under. Yeah, 9 1/4. But yeah, he's making me crazy. And I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to use this so I can just mark it. And then I can go a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. Okay. And find my scissors. There they are. And I think I'm going to change my YouTube channel name, you guys. I really think I'm going to. Okay, so if we do that and that, so I need to fold it under a little bit. So we're going to, like there. And we're going to glue that down to that. But first we got to ink it up. Hey, Cerebral Killer, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I hear one of my little dogs in the hallway. She's asleep and she's whimpering. I know we're supposed to get storms today. I was like, ugh. So she'll be a nervous wreck. All right, let's get this glued on top of this. This page will be nice and easy and come out pretty cute, I think. Not every page has to be a whole lot of hoo-ha, you know. Let's see now. I know I didn't do it all the way. That'll just give it a little bit of little more stability to this little strip. And then we can fold there and come down here and fold here. And we have that ready to go. Stopping on lunch. Oh. What's lunch? I keep checking to make sure, you know, that I'm right side up, because I have put whole things in completely upside down, you know. Now, let's see. That looks pretty good right there. I like that. Okay. Let's get her glued down. Do one end and get it glued really good and tight, and then we'll do the other end so I don't have any problems. Because I know me. If I try and do them both at one time, one's going to pop up, the other will be down, and yeah, you know. You know. But that looks good. Ooh, and I've got envelopes that we can tuck in behind here. So that'll be cute. And I still haven't decided on the album, the apricot honey paper that I bought. I still have not decided what kind of an album I want to do for that. So that's why we're not working on it, because, you know, I have not made up my mind. And this one, as soon as I seen this paper from Dreamz Etc, as soon as I seen it, I knew what kind of an album I wanted to make this to be. So that's why we're dealing with this one. And I still need to do a Christmas album before the end of the month. But I haven't found any Christmas paper just yet that has jumped out at me, you know? And y'all know, you're all crafters. If something doesn't speak to you, you don't enjoy it. So I'm waiting. And there may not be an album Christmas that really sparks interest to me this year. You know, it's happened. So, and I've looked. I've seen the new ones from Graphic 45 and thing, and they're just not, you know, they're just not. Okay. I think she'll look pretty on there. What do y'all think? She looks so sweet. You like her on there? That's what we're going to do there. So, and let's see, I have that I'm going to stick under here to make sure I don't have anything kind of going over. That looks good. Now, where did I put? Told you we have envelopes. And we need some pretty envelopes go in here. Let's see, where's the other? I know they're here. I know I folded them. There we go. Maybe we'll put a couple behind there. Let's pull this out. Make sure we're good. We are. And we could tuck a couple of envelopes in behind there. And there you go. So that looks cute. I like that. Now, we need to make our, this little doohickey that goes in here. We need to do that. And I'm going to hopefully find the one we did. There it is. And use it for a measurement. Oh my goodness. Where are we at? There we are. So, the postcard. It's cute. Put that up there and get another piece of paper. Pull a piece out. Because we're about done with this piece. This page. We're about done with it. And I need to cut this to be 5 1/4 by 7 7/8. Yep. 7 7/8 by 5 1/4. So let's do 7 7/8. And, oh my goodness, 5 1/4. And that'll give us, now how did that happen? Oh my goodness. I did not. I know what I did. I measured this piece, not the base. Okay. I get it. 5 1/4, 8 1/8. That's okay. We got tags. 5 1/4, 8 1/8. Okay. Now we need to figure what paper we want to use to map this. And we'll use a decorative on one side, and then we'll put a lace on the other. And I'm pretty sure I should not have done this 8 1/8 because I don't think it's going to fit in there. It might. May have to trim it down just a teeny tiny bit, not much. I mean, it'll go in, but I want it to slide a little nicer than that. So we're just going to pull it down a tiny bit. There. And now it'll slide in and out of here just fine. Yeah, see, it's not too tight now. Before it was a little snug. I didn't like that. So, all right. Let's move this out of the way for a minute and get our piece of ribbon that we're using for closure. Try to find my end. Ooh, there's a piece that might work. And let's see, let's fold it over. Don't need a whole lot, but it'll work. So there's that. And see, where'd we put that? We put that kind of in the middle. Really think I'll just move it down a tiny bit. That way they're kind of layered, you know. So let's get this down. Leave just that little bit to pop out. You know, you don't need a whole lot. You don't want too much, but you don't want too little. You want to be able to, you know, grab a hold of it comfortably and be okay. So, ooh, we have her, and we could use that. And that would look really sweet. So let's trim this. And we'll trim right there. And I think we'll go a little above there. And that'll give us that nice little piece to go on there. And then we'll cut a pretty piece of lace paper to go on the other side. And that'll look cute. And then we'll have all that cut and done. That's got it. That will work. All right, so we need to cut these two. And like I said, it's only paper. If we cut it wrong, we recut it, you know? So let's go across this way. And on that here. Just a tiny bit. There. That'll give us that side. Yep, we're looking good. And let's see, where are we at here? Right down here. And there. Okay, let's ink them up and get them glued down. Yeah, I think this album will be part of one of the giveaways. It's not going to take us a long time to do this. You know, it's not. It's not that big of a piece to deal with. Oops, got to trim off the little fuzzies here. There we go. How long have I been? Just over an hour. So by an hour and a half, we're going to be done. And that's not bad. I know I really was hoping an hour, but sometimes you just can't get what you need to get done in that amount of time, you know. So, okay, let's put this up and glue this down. I like that. And I'm going to put a good bit of glue over this piece of ribbon. Sorry, silk, actually. That's what it is. Get it on these edges good. My internet went out about 1 o'clock this morning. I was awake watching videos, and it was out for about a half hour, 45 minutes. I was bored, so I ended up playing on my phone for a while. But it seems to be okay today. Let's see, get up there. That looks good. There we go. We got that down good. Looks pretty. Okay, let's get her on the other side. And that's done, guys. We will have done another page. Actually, 2 page, one a signature, you know. I guess that's what they're called. I don't really know in an album. I know in a journal, but they're 10 papers, you know, at least for a signature. Okay, let's get her on here. And it's going to hold fine. I know I didn't put extra glue on. There's no gaps. I'm doing okay. It's okay. All right, so that's that page. So let's get this in here. Yay. Come on. There you go. The magnets are trying to stick to the other side too, so I think that's what it is. There. Okay, so we got that. Got our pull out, and we got a belly band with a couple of envelopes in it. So not bad. Now, what do we want to do for our handles? Let me get my beads real quick. Okay. Let's see if I can find some pretty little something. Not sure I want clear. That's orangey. May have to use a clear, unless I can find a couple of pretty little pink that are small. Those look rather, ooh, wait a minute. Maybe. Those might work and look really cute. And they're kind of a bicone. This one's got a weird little snippet on it. Maybe we'll do those if I can get them to. What do you think? Either that or a couple of little crystal ones, maybe. I don't know. Those seem awfully big. Decisions. Ooh, maybe a couple of little pearls would look cute. Let's try the pearls. couple of pretty little pearls. See if I can set the beads there. Hopefully the dog doesn't go by and knock everything over and make a mess. Let me get some of this glue off my fingers. Oh, yes, Nova. Yeah. Okay. Oop. There's one. Where'd the other one? There it is. There they are. Clean this up a little bit. Nobody likes a mess to work on. Lay that on there. Now, I need my pokey tool. It's here. And we're going to use, I think Fabri-Tac will hold it. So, clean the end off. And let's see, where are we at here? We are quite a quarter. Four. So right across, right in here, I think would be just fine. So get a glob of glue right in there. Come on, don't make a mess, Joe. Don't make a mess. We all know how that goes, right? And that one's going to roll back down there, and we're going to try and get you to sit right there. Let you dry good. Got a good bit of glue around it. Let's try one more dot. And let's get you up here. I am not the greatest at this, but at least I'm going to try it. And it dries clear, so, you know, I think we'll be okay. A little more than I would like there. But I think it's just the way it's going to be. So, can you see our little doorknobs now on there? Let me see if I can move that light away a little bit. So we have little doorknobs, and we're going to let it dry. And then tomorrow, we should be just fine. It'll dry nice and hard, and we'll be able to open our little doors. So that's it. I can't flip it around and show you everything again today because, well, I just added those. So it is what it is. But we are well on our way to being done with what we're doing. So put this back in here. And we've got 2 of our actual pages done. Thank you, Gail. Okay, everybody, that's it for now. Like I said, I was on longer than I really expected to be. Now, where am I going to hide this? Over here. Okay. It's up. Nobody's going to bother it. And we'll be able to check it out tomorrow and see how it does. I think it'll be okay. I may go ahead. I have noticed with the trimmer, it's having trouble mostly with the thinner paper, once in a while with the thicker. So I think I'm going to print more of the lace paper out on some heavier paper because it is, it's not printer paper, but it's not as good as the presentation paper either, you know. And that's the good thing about buying digital kits. You can print them out and use them as often as you want. So, and you see, I am keeping all my little scraps and everything, and we are using bits and bobs, and that's just the way it is. So, all right, honeys, I will talk to y'all after a bit. I hope to see you in Ray's live stream later. I know we're all going in there. Teresa, Brady, me, Ray. I don't know anyone else is joining right now, but I don't know. Are we going at 2 or at 3? So let me see. Auto light adjustment. I don't have the autofocus and stuff, the adjustment on my camera. My camera is completely set up, and it's these lights, the above lights, that are giving me a hard time. 3 o'clock. Okay, which, yeah. All right, 3 o'clock Eastern. Okay, Gail, I understand. Hey, Vanessa, I'm sorry I didn't see you. Thank you for coming in, honey. I wasn't trying to ignore you, but I'm tired. Yeah, we thought maybe the autofocus and all that would help too, and it didn't. It's the lights, and hubby's going to try and get me like a diffuser or something. I don't know what it's actually called, but hopefully we'll get the lighting situation fixed, because my volume's good, my camera's good. It's just the lighting situation. But I do appreciate everybody for coming in, and stay safe. If you're in cold weather, stay out of the cold. If you're in hot weather, especially in the South, I know, stay hydrated. You can get dehydrated sitting in your living room if you are not drinking fluids when our temperatures get this dangerous. So just remember to drink plenty of fluids. Water is the best thing for you. I know a lot of people don't like water, but it's still dangerous. Exactly. Mid 90s. Then you've got your heat index. You've got the humidity. We were 105 yesterday, heat index. I had to go get in the car and to take the bird to the vet at 4 o'clock yesterday. And the car inside temperature, you got to figure if our heat index was 105, it was probably 110, 115. I was done. By the time I got done at the vet and got home, I was done. So stay safe, everybody, and I'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow at noon. Bye.